Hey everyone, today I want to share more about my DIY welding project. It all started pretty simply, just from a motorcycle valve stem. Sounds weird, right? But that's where the journey began. What I really want to point out is how you look at everyday things. Sometimes what seems useless can inspire a complete tool. I'm no expert, but I enjoy experimenting, and every try is a learning experience. While working on it, there's a mix of fun and satisfaction seeing small parts gradually turn into something functional. And the most important thing? The joy of creating something yourself, whether it's simple or a bit more complex. Every now and then I pause and just look at it, thinking, I actually did that, and honestly that feeling is hard to put into words. The first thing I want to do is attach the valve stem to the charger body. It might sound a bit rushed and confusing at first, but don't leave just yet. Stick around until the end and you'll see the final result. It's actually quite surprising. Now we're going to pull out the charging circuit from the charger, an important step before drilling a hole that fits the valve stem perfectly. This is exactly the spot we need to drill. Alright, now we're going to insert the valve stem into the hole we just drilled. After assembling it, we're going to drill one more small hole to thread the wire through. In my hand, I have a regular AA battery. Like in my previous videos, I'll go through the basic steps to pull out the core, for anyone who's forgotten or hasn't done it before. The core inside the battery is what we're going to use to make the welding tip. It sounds simple, but these small details make a big difference when you're finishing the device. Watch each step carefully because this is when things start to take real shape and function. Next, I'm going to sharpen one end of the battery core. With just basic steps, we've managed to make a temporary DIY welding tip. Now everything is almost complete. The remaining work is simply connecting the wires and fitting it into the valve stem hole. Once the wiring is done, we put the charger cover back in place and move on to the next step. With the remaining wire end, we'll connect it to the alligator clip to complete the setup. I'm going to make another tool, a wire with both ends connected to alligator clips. Right now, I have a small battery that's perfect for powering this device. Make sure to connect the device carefully. The sparks produced when the two terminals meet using this small battery are clearly much stronger than when using a drill battery. That means we've succeeded. I'm going to start a few small experiments so you can get a broader perspective on this device. Keep in mind, this is a DIY setup, so don't expect the performance or durability of expensive tools. The goal is to understand how it works, observe the sparks, and notice differences with various power sources. These experiments allow you to learn and explore without a big investment, while also giving the satisfaction of creating something useful yourself. So, watch closely and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. Although we can say it was a success, it did take some time to complete each experiment. Still, every step was worth it and full of learning. Thank you for following along to the end, and if you found it interesting or useful, hit like and share so others can see it too. Also, drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear from you. Every interaction motivates me to keep trying new experiments.